entrepreneur for the last 4 years. Everything black, beautiful, and bold. You name it, I've done it. Have my name and my hands in it, and we're going to keep the ball rolling. So, today's lesson, today's message: how to weed snakes out of the grass, out of your garden, or out of your life in general before it's too late. We're moving through this 888 portal next Thursday on Big Jupiter Day. Hey, y'all already know I'm a big Sag over here. So, for us to move through this portal, we got to make sure we're only taking the stuff with us that we want to take with us, right? Throw that baggage in the trash. If it's not helping you get to your destination, well, then it's baggage. And what did Erykah Badu say? I wish I could add in, bag a lady, you gon' hurt your back. Dragging all them bags like that. I guess nobody ever told you all you must hold on to is you, is you, is you. Right? Only holding on to you and your reflections. Anyone that makes you feel more connected to the sun, the solar system, the stars above, they respect your authority in the spirit realm. Respect your spiritual work, no matter the age. Because I respect children who are like in their high priestess energy. You gotta respect it because they're not letting nobody play with them. They're too spiritually aware. I mean, they're us 2.0. But back to the message. So how to weed snakes out of your grass before it's too late. So I had this come over me, I think it was last night. And I thought to myself, if I really, really, really needed some money, how many people will really support me? Right? So with that being said, if I really needed, say, I don't know, $5 from anybody, how many people on my phone would actually send it back to me on Cash App? Right? I said $10 on my live on Instagram last night, but I said, let me just think about $5. Because, you get a $5 foot long. I mean, I don't even know if you could get a $5 foot long anymore. I haven't been to Subway in a long time. My brother bought me Subway last night. So that's what made me think five, right? So, how many people in your phone right now, if you sent them a Cash App request, would send you back $5? How many people on your social media that you spend most of your day on would send you back $5? I had to really weed out my mind last night because I'm thinking to myself, how many people actually really love your girl? Like, I spend and spread my love all around. People act like, I ain't got to have no boundaries. Look, I focus on me, 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 and me, and me. And even with the whole entire universe right now watching me, this better go viral. Because this is for everybody in the whole universe. And even anybody in any other multi-dimension up in Saturn, Jupiter, and all the other planets, Venus, Uranus, Pluto. This is for everybody. On the sun, on Mars, on Sirius B, Orion, Pleiadians, Arcturians, all of the star seeds. Everybody. Even the low vibrational beings from the daggone wherever they came from, right? If you got a plan, you got a mission. How many people right now could you open up your phone right now and say, can I get $5? Send it back to you. I want to keep this high vibrational though. I just spoke about those low vibrational people and I start hearing locusts out. Scratch that. This ain't for them. Get them up out of here. They look not make it no more. See, when you understand the manifestation is that instantaneous, when you got that kind of authority in your universe, you should understand why your words and who you keep around you is so important. So last night, the biggest number that I got from any of my viewers on my live was 25 people. That means if you, and the number 10. So if they had 25 people that would send them $10 back, that means they could only get $250 back from all the energy that they invest into this device that we here use. I'm using my phone to record this. So this thing here that we use every single day, about $150 a month to keep the bill on. Your bill price is $70. I don't know. We get watches added on to look cool for people who wouldn't even send us back $5 if we needed it. So the most we got was $250 last night. Think about that. Most of the time in a day, you can make $250. Like when I do hair and I have a good day and I'm doing people's locks, usually each person is spending about $160 to $250 per client. So that's for 2 hours of my time. 3 hours, I say maybe 3.5, because I like to take my time and do my parts and make sure everything is nice and neat. I want it to be camera ready. I don't care. You ain't gonna leave out of my shop and have dusty parts and say I did your hair. No, it don't work like that. Anyway, so back to the message. 25 people would send $10. And with everybody in the universe right now watching me, all the high level, high energy, star Pleiadians, star seeds, everybody who, you know, my Zoes, my Yo, you know who I'm talking about. If you looked at the title and you read this, you know what I'm talking about. Most of us have at least maybe 150 to 200 contacts on our phone. If we can only call 25 people to get $10, don't you think it's about time that we clean house before we move into this next lifeline or this next season of the year? Half the year is already gone. We're now in quarter 3. We got to manifest something big before the end of the year, because this is the year of karma. Everything you put out should be coming back to you. Every single bit of energy you invested in anybody should be coming back to you. Every bit of money you invested in anything should be coming back to you. Everything you put out into the universe should be coming back to you right now. Right? So who are you bringing with you through this portal if you can only get $250 back from the people that you spend this time on? I mean, let's think about this. Every single day we think about 1,000 thoughts. At least. Bills, lovers, partners, gossip, people, relatives, back on animals, pets, the weather, the news, the this. You think at least 1,000 thoughts before the end of the day. But I bet you not one of them thoughts could give you back $1. So you could have, every thought you had could give you $1, you'd have $1,000. But imagine if every single thought you thought for the day only pertained to you. Oh, wait, this is getting interesting now, right? See, if you only focus on yourself, even when you have an energy drainer around you, I say, look, all this energy is for Sierra and all Sierra's reflections. Sierra looks beautiful. Like right now in front of me, you look beautiful today, love. Love you, Sierra. I want to open up your heart chakra. I love you, Sierra. Opening up my heart. I love you, Sierra. Opening up my shoulders. I love you, Sierra, without all these spiritual attachments. I love you, Sierra. It's your most highest frequency. I love you, Sierra. I love your breasts. I love your chest. If you're under the age of 18, if you're young, I said this video was not made for kids when I posted it. So if you are a child, please leave off this video. But then again, if you are a kid, still love you. Flat chested or not. I love you, flat chest. I love you, flat bum. I love you, long arms. I love you, mustache. Because we get teased about so many things. Look, I got teased about being knock-kneed my whole entire childhood. So bad that when it came to prom, I didn't even want to wear a short dress because I didn't want people to see my knees. And that was by a relative. So again, fast forward back to the whole entire self-love, because this is really about self-love that I want you guys to understand when I'm saying, when I'm giving you this message. It's not about being, oh, I'm too bougie and I'm too high level energy to talk to anybody. It's like, no, I love myself, and myself deserves the best life. Not just because I think so, but because everyone came down here to experience their best life possible. No one came down here to be anyone's slave. No one came down here to be anyone's minion. No one came down here to be anybody's lackey or laughing stock. You did not come down here to be underneath anybody. Yes, you can learn from people and be inspired, but at some point in time, when you find out who you are, you no longer should be underneath somebody else's branch. Even if you live in a house with somebody, you just got 2 alpha women in the same house. It is what it is. But when we start using spiritual attacks at each other, and we start doing all kinds of other crazy stuff, and we think that that's going to make something change, you're just making karmic debt for yourself. You're just showing the universe who you are. And everyone's watching right now. And you don't get love from being like that to other people. Now, don't get me wrong. Definitely spread your love to everyone. But I've spread my love, my attention, my energy, my sensual energy, my intentions, my prayers out to so many people throughout my whole entire 30 years of life. Yes, hello, 30 where? Mother of a 12-year-old where? I don't know. You tell me. Where? I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? I've spent the 30 years of my life serving everyone else, because I didn't even understand what it meant to be, in control of my energy or my power or I didn't get my spiritual awakening until I was like, what, 29? Don't get me wrong, I was always aware of stuff spiritually, having like premonitions and dreams, but I thought that was normal to have dreams about the future and have dreams about what my partner was doing. I thought that was like a normal thing. I didn't know that that was like a spiritual gift that everybody didn't have, because I had been experiencing it my whole life. So I never thought that what I had was special. And again, with people around you telling you your whole life, you're knock-kneed, oh, you're hunchback, oh, your thighs are big, oh, you have no titties, oh, boys aren't going to like you because the only reason they'll ever like you is because your butt is big. These are the same people that even in my life today, they're still jealous of me for some odd reason. Like, even when they try to bully me in my face, I still look at them like, I don't care about what you're talking about, bro. Because if you have to tear somebody else down to feel good, you're already smaller than me energetically anyway. You're actually siphoning my energy to use it against me. You're siphoning what I have to use it against me. I wake up in the morning and feel great, right? And this is why I don't like apartment living, because you're next to all these different people. As soon as they wake up, they thinking about you. Now it's an energy tug of war. It's like, I feel good with the energy that I woke up with. That was what I was given. That was my ration for the day. It wasn't for you to touch my plate. So again, if you can't go on the phone, excuse me, can't go on the phone and text at least 25 people or more and get $5 back, why do these people, places, and things think that they deserve your energy, your kindness, if they wouldn't even give you $5? I'm gonna just go ahead and let y'all ruminate in that and marinate in that thought. Let that sizzle in your skin a little bit. Okay, so again, how to weed these snakes out of the garden. I legitimately went again through my whole entire phone book of Cash App recipients and people I've done business with over the years. Like, I didn't care whether I did business with them and I sent them money. If I don't even know who the person was, if they had a Cash App tag and they was in my Cash App, I sent a request for $5 to see who would send back money. And people have actually been sending money back, surprisingly. I even posted a post on my Instagram account on my story, and I said, because I post about everything, like, because we social presence. So I said, I'm doing this, like I said on my last night, just to show y'all that y'all should do this before we get to the portal. I want y'all to do this exercise. I'm doing it, and I'm showing y'all that it's necessary. Do it so you can trim your hedges. And I even went and I took a screenshot of my Cash App thing and I put it on my story. I said, here you go, guys. I'm gonna hold y'all accountable to this too. I give y'all all this social media presence and y'all look at my story, which means y'all in my energy, which means y'all tapping into my third eye, y'all tapping into my aura. Whatever vibration I have on me is gonna jump on y'all when y'all tap into my name and y'all come look at Euphoria story, right? So with that being said, how many of y'all would send me $5 to my Cash App? Off the strength that you scroll and you tap into my frequency when you see my posts. Some people have sent money from there too. So again, I'm saying this to say to you guys, you need to hold people accountable and really think about who you do and don't have in your team. Don't allow people in your energy to just drink it up if they will do the bare minimum. Or even if they're doing something for you, what they're doing is out of a narcissistic way of like, yeah, you need me, so bow to me and bow at my feet. I thought you would never need me. And it's like, I literally have not really leaned on you for the last 12 years of my life. Whoa. After almost 2 decades, I come back to get some support. After all the support I've put out for all these people, energy wise, not even knowing that I was fulfilling a role energetically and spiritually and using my mental space of being positive. Some energy just to prove a point. you know? And I want to keep this high vibrational because I don't want to be like, I'm just going to let you guys know. I'm going to be real with you. Most people are going to be real and honest with you. They're not going to read the room and say what it is. Because I know a lot of people who are going through the same thing as me. Like I said, I moved back home with family. And it helped me get into the space of doing this much shadow work of like, how many people that I'm invested in, or how many people that I'm invested my energy, my attention, my crafts, my knowledge in, would genuinely feed and pour back into me in a monetary way. People say, oh, all gifts aren't monetary. Sometimes you just give an extra time on the clock. Okay. But in order to live in this time, we would need what? Finances to thrive. So don't take my time and my energy, my patience and my kindness, and then not be pouring into me somehow. It's got to be reciprocal. All relationships right now should be reciprocal. You got something, I got something we both need from each other, so what's the problem? But for the empath energy workers and the healers, I want you to, especially the star seeds, your energy is a different kind of frequency, right? A lot of people ask you for your energy specifically. And some of us who have children, they are star seeds, they're indigo children, they're crystal children. They have gifts. They have third eyes. They can see into the shadows. They can see into the spiritual realm without even blinking their eye. Like they could just see while their eyes are open. They just literally like their eyes are open and they're literally playing a whole nother video game in another realm while they're awake right here talking to you. Your children be gifted. Stop allowing people to be around them and take advantage of them and be in their energy if they're not respecting them, who they are, helping them be the star that they're meant to be. Because a lot of the times we don't realize that we are programmed against our will to be something that we're not. We're programmed against our will to be an individual that we're not. Just because you was raised in California don't mean that you're going to act like Californian. I was raised in DC a lot of the time. That don't mean I'm going to have the same accent as every single girl that's in DC. That don't mean that when I get mad that I don't have the right to step into the most ratchetto version of myself. I'm not saying that everybody in DC is ratchetto, but you get what I'm saying? Like, it gives very much like, you know what I'm saying? Very much, instead of very much. We have different people with different cultures. But the point of this is, again, to weed the snakes out of the grass. Because I just went on a little bit of a tangent there. Do the exercise. Go through your phone. See how many people would help you out. Send them a cash app request. Because $5 is next to nothing. That's almost a whole entire, that's almost a gallon of gas. People spend that on a pack of gum. People spend $5 on deodorant is $10. People got 5, 6 cell phones. This book, this knowledge right here is $20. These crystals, this necklace, at least $30. So if you ask someone for just a simple $5 request and they look at it like, oh, this bitch crazy, or this dude crazy, excuse my language for anyone who's under the age of 18. If somebody would not send you something small like that, you got to reevaluate your circle. You got to reevaluate the people that you're pouring into. That's why a lot of the content creators are making these Patreon accounts. That's why the content creators are making these Mighty Network accounts. That's why the content creators are making OnlyFans, because they only want their fans to be sucking up all that kind of energy. If I'm going to be somewhere, I want to be somewhere where I'm being paid to be there for my energy, because your energy is your abundance. It is your currency. It is a currency. Like, it's a current that moves the sea of everything that is a frequency, because we frequently are in this sea that we're all swimming in. And if I don't have an abundance of currency, then I might start to feel like I'm sinking in this sea that we're all in. Your frequency is what helps you get through this sea. But if you're not abundant with your frequency and it slows down, you might get stuck in a riptide and fall back a little bit. Don't mean that you can't wait till the riptide is done and then swim around it and get back to where you're supposed to be at, but you might fall behind sometimes. So again, make sure the people you have around you are willing to pay into you, see you win, see you be glowing, see you great, see you on top of your game, help you out, push you forward, affirm you, ask you to heal if you aren't healed. Won't project their thoughts onto you. Will simply want to have a conversation with you without yelling, without getting triggered and offended. Like, okay, I know who I am and I know what version of me you're talking about, but I'm not that anymore. I think you need to take another look and see me one more time. I think you need to peel back the layers and really look at the version of me that's standing in front of you before you assume. Because we're moving through an 888 portal. And this is a portal where last year I brought someone through this portal. I don't even speak to them anymore. I wasted my energy helping them manifest and get through, and we don't even talk anymore. On 888, I sat down. I was feeling so good and so energetic, and the wind was blowing, the trees was flowing, the sun was out, and I sat down and talked to this person on the phone. I literally felt like my whole body caught fire. Like the Lord and the universe and the spirit guys was like, what the hell are you doing? So I want you to be also discerning of that energy. When you feel that heat, sometimes it ain't always good passion. You turned on my fire, baby. Yeah, sometimes it's not that. You get it? You understand what I'm saying? So you must weed out people who don't want to pay it forward for your energy, for your attention, for your love, for your presence, because your presence is a gift, especially if you are a starseed, especially if you healed, especially if you don't pertain or attach yourself to toxic things. I love me a good celebrity here and there, but they ain't not worried about me. I mean, then again, in my dreams, I do see them. I did predict a lot of stuff that's been happening. I don't want to talk too much, but I knew so-and-so was about to have a baby before she did, and I knew she was going to get a divorce. I seen it all in the dream months ago, months before I even moved out of my apartment. But that's just my gift to see people. So, frequency, right? Whatever. Certain people, I know too much behind the scenes. But the point is, I don't sit here and tell their business to the whole world, because I wouldn't want them up in my shit telling my business to the whole world, trying to read me for filth. I can see what's going on in the dream world. You ain't got to lie to me, Craig. I know who's sleeping with who what celebrities, what. That's not my business though, right? Because they aren't going to make sure I get a record deal. They're making sure they stay on top. They aren't going to reach out and say, hey, I know you do music. Do you want to do a song with me? Let's make an affirmation track together, sis. Like, let's really build, because I see, I could pull you up, and if you get really in flow in something, we could really get shit moving. I started to pay attention to that. I would give my energy even to not even just the celebrities, but even to like the spiritual music community. I'm like, okay, I'm pouring music. I love this music right here. I love these people, and I'm making music because it's like it's special to me to make the music, right? But of course, to make great music, you have to have a producer behind you. You have to have a team, which costs money. And I'm paying into all of these different artists. I'm like, oh, let me buy what you got right here. Let me come to this event here. Let me do this. And some of them did pour back into me. Took me to the saunas, spas. Other ones have given me the ability to record music for free. Other ones have been able to, have a conversation with me, pull me to the side, and really like have a one-on-one in-person thing that they only do when they get paid to do it. So I always pay homage to people who've definitely pulled me up by the bootstraps and say, you know what? I see what you're going through, that is not you. I can tell that you got people around you that don't want to see you win. And I want to point that out to you and love on you because of it. And I don't even need you to pay me for any of this. Like, you paid me for that event and for this, but I'm going to go ahead and add in this and this and this. Because that's what real abundance and real good energy it looks like. Especially if they want to tap into the energy and the frequency anyway, right? Like, and you got good energy? Yeah, let me go ahead and spoil you real quick. Off the strength of, and I keep seeing this person right here, my wardrobe is mostly chakra themed. Like, you see this rainbow, this is a full embodiment of all the chakras all at once. Like, this is every single chakra right here. We got the solar system right here. And when you rise above the solar system, you realize it's like cosmic blow up. I had this aha moment before. Well, I had it a long time ago, but it's like, now that we're about to move through this portal, you think I want to bring people with me that literally want to see me dead, broke? They want to see me broke. They want to see me stressed out. They want to see me depressed. They want to keep projecting to me that I am depressed. I could be broke as a joke today and still not be depressed because I understand that, there's got to be a way to get more money. So what is it? I could be cheated on. I could be thrown to the side. It's only something that I'm supposed to be learning here. What am I learning? What's the lesson? I took accountability for this, and this, but what's the lesson? What's the lesson? Not, it's her fault, it's his fault, it's their fault. What's the lesson? So I want you guys in this season, before you cross over into that AA portal and you think about going out drinking with friends and smoking with this friend, because it's an AAA portal, dragon. Yeah, we turned up because you in the same community as me. But these people wouldn't even want to see you win if you really needed something. If they wouldn't really like see you on top of your shit, pouring into you, your crystals, each chakra, and keeping you unblocked. And they're not fighting a spiritual battle for you, kicking people off your back when it's time, when you out in public and you connected to them, everybody stand down because y'all put y'all energy together and y'all really tribe gang. They ain't about to see you outside embarrassed, knowing that you attached to them. Then they should not be coming with you through the portal. You understand? And I'm making this video first thing in the morning because I'm like, you know what? I did have some time to actually draw today. I do want to show y'all what I drew before I get off of here. And I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know one program that I have open for you guys as well. You see this? This could be your brain. This could be your spine. This could be the energy that you're sending out to the universe and how it's passing through your brain. These could be the wings on the side of your brain. This could be the electricity from the electric bolt that's coming down from all the ethers, coming straight through your brain, supercharging your whole entire brain, all the way back to the medulla, all the way back to the pineal, just to get you on this road, on the highest, on the, what do we call the high frequency road, right? The fast lane. This could be you on the fast track. But you have to weed out the people who don't want to see you like this. If people don't want to see you like this and they keep trying to pull on your coattails, slow you down, you have to be able to take your plane and go somewhere and fly somewhere and then come back with the goods. If people aren't willing to let you go and rise to that occasion, to go do what you're meant to go do so that you can come back and bless them, they cannot come with you. A lot of the times people say, oh, you reach your peak, you reach your high point already. So now it's just like, yeah, you don't know what somebody's peak is. Or maybe you do and you don't want them to see what their peak is. Maybe, I don't know, right? In this season, I'm really trying to figure that out myself because I'm not the only one going through my situation. I'm talking to other people going through the same thing and they're saying the same thing. We don't know. It's a thing. But in this season, this could be you, but you have to weed out the people that are not trying to help you. The AAA portal is so important this year because this is the year of karma, the 8 sideways. Everything you're putting out is supposed to be coming right back to you. When those blessings come back and drop in your pocket, do you really want people around you that would just suck you dry? But if you were dry, they would not water you. They would literally just continue to suck you dry. It's a crazy game we out here playing these days. You found a team, or you continue to find a team, because everybody's on a different timeline. We're all, some people, this might be your past, your present, your future. We're all searching for our soul tribe, right? We're all searching for our soul tribe. I pray that you find your soul tribe and they help you elevate your soul so that you can go to your nirvana, your heaven on earth. Because that's the only place I'm trying to get to, because it's not. Heaven on earth is a real thing. I've been there. I was there 6 months ago. I gave up my heaven on earth to try to bless somebody else. And I'm starting to see them realizing what I did and trying to pay back into me and bless me and keep me up. But I literally let my heaven on earth go for somebody else. I was literally living rent free for 6 months. Legally. I got the court papers and everything to prove it. Legally living in an apartment for 6 months rent free. And was inspiring the people around me to start to come together so that it could happen for them too. People around me were starting to follow in my lead. Even though the energy seemed a little off, they would still be following behind me. I was helping them out of their domestic violence situations. I was healing them when their husbands were away at work. And, letting them see that you can be a woman and be on top of your shit, on top of your game. You don't have to let some man tell you that you my bottom B word and I'm on your throat anytime you try to come up against me. The man is meant to... Hold on, excuse me. The man is supposed to respect the woman so much that he understands, baby, anything you say, I'm doing for you because you give me life. Baby, if I'm not plugged into your uterus, I might feel like I might not be able to breathe out here. So, baby, what you need? Because your energy is a blessing to me. Now, I do know that energy is not carried by every single woman. But for the most part, I understand that most women who do have a working uterus and yoni can be a blessing. So if the man is not treating you like that, then baby, I don't know. But back to the point. Don't bring stuff with you into this portal that's literally killing you. And if somebody's trying to reach out and help you and guide you somewhere, don't slap their hand and say no. Especially if you're not genuinely happy with where you at in life. No matter your age. Because even me, this stuff I could still learn from spiritualists too. Somebody today, I was looking at their video, they said, be so sadistically crazy, not sadistic, sorry. Be so deeply in love with yourself that you would say, I don't care about nothing that you got going on. I'm thinking about myself. Like, manifestation tip, I don't want to, if you're under the age of 18 right now, drop off. But I legitimately, when I moved into my apartment, every single day, I would masturbate and be thinking about how much money I wanted to make. I'm like, okay, I need to get $1,000 by the end of this week. Boom. I need to have 4 clients in my chair tomorrow. Boom. I need to have 6 people in my chair tomorrow. Boom. I need to have 7 people in my chair tomorrow. Boom. And it would happen. I would make the $1,000 every week. I would have all of these things because I also had masculine energy around me that was connected. And I didn't understand that back then, of course, right? I didn't know nothing about that. But the point is, boom, manifesting, boom, it's happening, boom, 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 money coming in, boom, 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 boom. Every night that I needed to. It wasn't until I started meeting this spiritual, oh, you gotta be no fap. And it's nothing wrong with that. If you wanna hold your energy because you wanna charge yourself up and become superpowered where you got electricity coming out of your fingertips and you doing telekinesis, I respect that too. But if you're with a partner and y'all sharing y'all energy and it's reciprocating back between y'all and you funneling it and y'all using y'all's connection to manifest, then that just is what it is, That's just how it go. That's how that dice roll. So, because I see a lot of people that cross through my thoughts So anyway, the point is, you get 1,000 thoughts a day. Use those thoughts on you so that you can manifest what you want. Pretend it's an eyeball on the ceiling and you looking down at the top of your head all day. Worry about yourself all day. And I promise you, what you want out of life will come quicker. Use all that magic to make something believed in your life that you want to see. I make believe that I want to be, and see that for yourself, and see yourself doing those things in your brain. Use your third eye to see yourself doing those things. Drawing, like that's why I said I woke up this morning, I drew. I want to put this on the front of a t-shirt or a hoodie one day. Like I want to be me, right? But then on top of that, right, also in the space of healing, I put together a demonstration for the divine masculine as well, because I do know that a lot of the times, like I mentioned earlier, the men that we're dating are not top tier. They have a lot of trauma because we project trauma onto them. You're not paying this bill. You're not doing this for me. You're not doing that for me. And you give them the bare minimum, and then you wonder why they go meet up with Shaniqua in the streets and Tatayana and everybody else. Because they need a certain amount of nurturing that we as masculine women, a lot of times, because we've been trained to be masculine. It's a societal programming. We've been trained to be masculine, so we don't even know how to sit down and nurture them when they are doing the right things, right? To put them back together. Use our healing and use our magic to put them together and not hurt them. That's what we putting the men back together, so that when they go out into the battlefield, they can be out there, and we get to sit in the house and be beautiful, right? Beautiful. But neither here nor there. So I put together this program that I want to roll out by maybe August 15th. So in the next 14 days, less than 14 days. And I just want to have a few gentlemen the first time around. Like, I don't really need a lot of people to come for this one because I have the resources to do these things. I just need the gentlemen to show face and be there so that they can get the healing and get the firsthand, experience, and then be able to let the community, let people know. I'm sorry, I just felt a little nerve pinch in the back of my leg. I don't know what that was. But the men need to address their trauma. So I put together a program. So it's called Childhood Trauma Workshop 101. And it's a 2-day retreat for men. If you're interested, go ahead and shoot me a message. I'm going to quickly add this in here. So basically for 2 days, it's $500. Actually, I'm going to bless y'all. For 2 days, it's $111. The first time around, the first go around, it's just going to be $111. 111. I love that number. It's going to be $111 the first go round. And it's a 2-day event. And we're going to be doing grounding icebreakers, visualization with roots using the Kabbalion system, doing breath work, mudras for your chakras. Then we're going to do the childhood trauma workshop where we're going to actually acknowledge the trauma and go over some things that happened to you throughout your childhood. We're going to do some painting. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and do some yoga to release your hips. We're going to do massages with Tantra. That's always fun, right? And then we're going to have a fruit break. And we're going to eat watermelon, pineapples, and mostly melons because melons are cleansing. Then we're going to stretch again, and then we're going to do a crown massage using essential oils, right? So with all that said, that's day 1. Day 2, we're going to go to a spa. We're going to go ahead and get into the infrared room. We're going to detox our body after we released all of this stuck toxic lactic acid and tension that's stuck in the joints and everything. We released all of that this first day and then ate some fruit to detoxify. The next day, we're going to go ahead and meet in the sauna. And when we go in the sauna, it's going to help us sweat it out of our pores and get it out of our bodies. And we're going to be stretching in the sauna too. Yes, I'm going to be in the sauna with y'all. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and leave and get lunch. And then we're going to, network, get each other's information, and make a network and family, because I'm also going to give you guys journals so that you guys can journal every day, and then you guys can check in bi-weekly or weekly, up to you, and we can check on your mental state and see how you guys are feeling, because a lot of times men aren't journaling. Women tend to have a journal. Like I got so many journals in this room right now where I started journaling, drawing. Y'all just seen I drew in here. Like everywhere I turn around, it's a journal. It's got something in it. Like this is just what we do. We write down stuff. Like well, this one's a little empty because this one's supposed to be getting used for something new. But journals everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like so many journals with thoughts. So many. So yeah, but I want to go ahead and get you guys a journal. But that's for the Divine Masculine Healing Retreat Childhood Trauma 101 workshop. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and DM me, message me, go to the description, all the ways to contact me right there. And last but not least, I'm gonna leave y'all this, because again, this is about making sure you bring the right things with you through this 888 portal. But after everyone gets through the portal, I'm ready to come on here. I'm trying to make sure I clean up my energy so that when I bring y'all through, and now y'all here, I can help. Okay. I can bring y'all through so y'all can heal. Y'all broke the good stuff with y'all and y'all cut off the baggage on the 15th, or maybe even I'll make it between the 15th and the 25th, because I want to see how many people put the deposits down and come through. We're going to do that, and we're going to change your life. But you got to weed out the distractions before 888, okay? Because I don't want you to walk around with your aura like this. It's lopsided to the side. It's not even extended below the ground, beneath your feet far enough. You got all this different smudging and fogging inside of your aura. You got cracks up here in the aura. You got all these monitoring spirits just sitting in there listening. You don't even have connection. Your Merkaba is lopsided. Your aura is oblong and lopsided. You don't even know about your other Merkabas up there, your spiritual shoulders. Your ancestors ain't able to support you on both sides because you don't even know who your family tree is. You're just all in this mix of your energy field and don't even know what's going on. You think your energy field is just this small and just your crown chakra above your head. Not realizing when you look at yourself from an aerial view, this is your head and this is your crown chakra right here, this little dot. You have this much energy behind you, 6 feet, this much to the side, this much in front of you, and this one to the other side. That's why during COVID, they said, stay 6 feet apart from each other. They didn't want our hearts to be in coherence with each other. They wanted our hearts to get out of alignment with each other so that we could then, it could have been an experiment, but if you ask me, I feel like it was more along the lines of, you go over there, you go over there, you go. Oh shit, thanks, Merritt. Somebody just sent me, wow, bless. But thank you. Gratitude. Wow, that just humbled me. But they wanted people to go over there. They wanted someone to go over there. They wanted everybody to go over there. So like our hearts got out of alignment with each other's. Because before this, we were all connected and it was all one. Everybody's like, all is one, all is one. And we so, light, dark, my perspective, your perspective. But before we were so connected to each other that it didn't even matter. But I feel like COVID might have been a necessary point in a life, just like Trump being the president was necessary, because we had to really weed out what we truly wanted to do, because we had been programmed for years, for decades. But it took time for us to finally get apart from each other and say, oh, hey, hold on, I really don't actually like that. I actually don't like that. Yeah, I don't want to eat lamb chops every Friday just because everybody else eating lamb chops and I want to prove to everybody I can cook. I actually don't like lamb chops. I actually want to just eat fruit. I actually just want to eat vegetarian food. Like, it's actually what's healthier for me. I actually am somebody that's not the same as every single person around me. And that's okay. And they shouldn't bully me. Oh, you eating rabbit food, all those weird. And I shouldn't bully them and say, oh, you dirty meat eater, because like we're just different. You think the animals in the animal kingdom, the dinosaurs are like, roar, you eat meat, roar, you eat plants, like, So it's like we were meant to separate so we could find out who we are, so that we could become our full potential selves, to go back home or to get connected to what home is. You keep hearing the ding for confirmation. We are this is you right here. You're this small, but your aura is this big when you properly structure it and you have purity and cleanliness around you and you have the right team around you and you start meeting people from your soul tribe. Your soul tribe. It's cool to be with these people because they got money and they're cool, but if your spirits are not aligning, you're always going to feel like this every morning. You're always going to feel like this every day. But when you get around the people who think like you, and just operate like you on an energetic frequency level, like your natural frequency, when you have no one connected to you, how you vibrate at that level, That should attract who you are. That's why I tend to, it's confirmation. That's why I disconnect so much, because I want people who are on my frequency to find me. I don't want someone else's energy to be in my energy and be like this and confuse a potential person who's supposed to be with me for a lifetime to not be around me because their energy is fucked up, or their energy is just a different frequency. They're 92.3 and I'm 95.5. It just is what it is. You have to do the work to stop being 92.3, you know? You got to stop eating certain stuff. You got to stop being around certain people. And if you don't want to, then and you want to be 92.3, that's okay. But you can't get mad at someone who wants to be 95.5 because they are okay and that's what they want to do. And I'm learning to be, it's hard to be in the same house with people who are on different frequencies. I'm not going to lie to you. And that's what you learn when you're a child. And I think that's why I came here, to just remind myself why I am not necessarily having these relationships that I wanted with certain family members. It's just because they living a different life than me. And it's not saying that their life is bad. It's just a reminder that I'm not living like that anymore. I don't think like that. The reason I was able to manifest the way I was able to manifest is because I operate different. I don't like to have people around me all the time. I don't like to have a gossiper around me. I don't want to know about what every single celebrity is doing. If I didn't see these celebrities in my dreams, then they don't need to be talked about. Because, I mean, obviously they were in my dreams because they were on my frequency and we saw each other in a different realm. We aligned frequentially when we went to sleep. So I saw. And somehow I saw people, I'm seeing people's futures. Like, how would I know that so-and-so's about to have a baby and then still get the divorce? I don't know. Did I manifest that with my thoughts? Or was that just something that was preordained and I was able to just astral project to the future? And if you have that ability, you can't be around people who don't even have dreams anymore. You can't be around people who only have nightmares. Because then they'll bring you into that frequency where you start having your nightmares actualized into your brain while you're asleep. And that's never good. That's never good. So it's not a personal thing. It's always a vibrational thing, because you need to get your frequency like this. You need to get your aura in alignment so that you can fully rise into your true divinity and be with your soul tribe. We so convinced, oh, heaven, hell, Christianity is the only way. We got so many different religions. Religions are languages to connect to spirit. That's it. It's a language. I speak English, you speak Spanish. Te amo, I love you. Au revoir, French. See you later, English. Saying the same thing, but it's a different way to put the language. And when we finally understand that, we can get into the understanding that when we bring people through this portal, they're going to be our reflections. We're not going to be projecting and judging. We're not going to be off that, oh, it's them against us. Because it's never you versus anybody. Everybody's the same thing. It's just a different color on the spectrum. This person is operating in orange. You're operating in purple. Somebody else is operating in blue. Another person over here is operating in yellow. Somebody else is operating in red or green. Like, it's just different vibrations. When you understand the rainbow, you understand red is the slowest frequency. Purple is the highest frequency. That's why UV rays from the sun can burn you, because it's the highest frequency of light coming at you. It's not saying that the person is bad necessarily, but when you put two different frequencies against each other and you create friction between them, you get heat, because the two balls are rubbing against each other at two different frequencies and they're crashing. That doesn't mean that you guys are not like good people, or it's just you operate in a different thought vibration, and that's okay, you know? Now, some people, I will say, do worship certain stuff and entities and energies and do dark stuff, but that's because they're convinced that that's how stuff works for them that way. In their minds, that makes stuff work for them. And again, that's another frequency. That's black or something over there. That's another color. I don't know nothing about that. Look, we see the rainbow down here. That's this one right here. But the point is, to cut the snakes out of your grass, you just got to be you. No matter who on what vibration is looking at you, be you. Even with the weight on your shoulders, even with the tension on your shoulders, with the whole world looking, with the crowd watching you, instead of trying to push it off, still push forward with that on your Be you authentically every single time. I don't care if Jesus Christ and the president and Buddha and Allah and whoever else come down, Shiva, Shakti, everybody come down at the same time to look at you, and they in the room with you right now. Say all the gods is in the room with me right now from every religion. The president that we praise is in the room with me right now. The whole everybody's in the room with me right now. I'm going to have to still be me. That's how you weed the snakes out of the grass. You have to unapologetically be yourself. So if you need help and you ask for help and someone does not help you, read the room. Wake up. And if you haven't talked to somebody in years and they turn around and bless you, read the room. Wake up. See who really wants you to be well on a spiritual level, not just on a material level. They want to see your soul at ease and at peace. So they ask you, what do you need on a spiritual level to bring the tension out of your life? I'm sorry, my alarm just went off. But when people ask you these questions, really sit down and look at what this person's value is to you. Instead of trying to make fun of this person because, oh, they not having what I got. Oh, they too stuck in their ego. I don't like that. I don't like to just talk about money all the time and just teasing people. Figure out if y'all have any value to each other and if y'all can build anything together. And if you realize the answer is absolutely not, let that be it and just leave it alone. Even if you live in the same house. I got a whole kid that I'm out here trying to raise. I can't be worried about whether you like kid. I don't have grown children who already have decided their personality types and their whereabouts and where they want to live in the world. And I'm just sitting here, being a parent, just supplying what I can when they need it. You need somewhere to stay. You need some money. You need some attention. You need a conversation on the phone. I'm not at that stage yet. I'm hoping and praying that me trying to get him on a wave of looking at the world and being connected to nature like he used to be when he was the real brother nature, being outside, getting a frog off the floor and looking at it and touching it and playing with it and controlling the animals with his mind. Like he got away with animals where like he pick up a nothing. Cat just go do what he say. The dog might growl at him, he might taunt him all day, but the dog will not leap and jump and bite him not one time. He has a way with animals in nature. I don't want to take that away from him because the world says he got to be tough, he got to be hard, so you got to be brutal to this boy. Get him strong, get what? Just because the world is not a safe place to land in, I can't be the safe space for you to land in? No, I'm supposed to nurture you to let you know that love does still exist, so that when you find your soulmate, that they treat you like how I treat you, so that you don't end up in a relationship where you're feeling mentally, spiritually, and physically and financially abused. I want to love on you so good that you understand that the woman that you choose for the rest of your life to be with, so that when I'm gone, you have something that reminds you of the love that I gave you. Yeah, I'm trying to give you the purest version of love, what it should look like. That's what a job to a mother to a son is. And same thing from a father to a daughter. I'm here to show you what to look for. I done covered so many topics in this one video in an hour. Y'all, I be everywhere because I just see so much and but that's my purpose, right? That's my position of power. It's to use my experiences and my knowledge to give it back to people, to have them realize that outside of themselves. Because a lot of times we get stuck in our utopia and we forget that, hold on, did I choose this utopia or did someone choose this utopia for me? Am I manifesting this? Am I really in control? Am I really in the pilot seat of my life right now? Or am I allowing other people to steer my ship when I'm literally the whole entire plane? I'm literally the whole entire field. I'm literally the whole entire fertile crop. And I'm allowing all these people to steer me every which way and manipulate me and turn and get inside my head and turn my pineal gland all kinds of crazy ways. And they doing all kinds of wheel spinning on my chakras, and they touching my feet, and they got me pulled down, and I'm feeling like I got cords attached to my spine. I got pain in my throat, my neck. Make sure you bring the right people with you through this portal. Love on yourself so much that none of that is possible anymore. You went through it already. You've done it already. You went through hell and back to get to this peace. Don't let your peace slip through your fingers another second. From nobody. Stand up and look. And be able to keep your peace so much that you know, look, I ain't even here to do all this with you. But no, not right now. Because that's my personality. I'm like, I could do the yelling, I could get buck, I could get the spiritual warfare, and I could pull all the gang and the guys together and beat you upside your head and your third eye, and I could use my third eye, and I could start running real fast. I could start whipping my spine back and forth, use superpowers that's on my team. Nobody got time for that. Get so peaceful this year that you just look at the thing that's causing you disturbance until you say, look, no, I choose me. You're in the midst of a transformation. Please do not lose sight of where you're going. Look at the person who you were and say, thank you, person that I used to be. Say thank you to the person today that's getting you there. Like, thank you to who I am currently for getting me to my next destination. And say, for the person that I'm going to become, I can't wait to meet you, sis. I already see you. And when we line up together and we get to finally hug, baby, I can't wait. Bro, sis, whatever you identify as, lizard, cat, I don't know, shoot. The point is, love you. Love you. Every single version of yourself, even the dark version of yourself. Thank you, shadows down there, for showing me how ugly it can get sometimes. Thank you for showing me the ugliest versions of myself that I no longer want to project. But also showing me who I need to be if a mofo start trying to play with me. Thank you. Thank you, shadows, for showing me who I need to be only if somebody really plays with my light and really tries to disturb my light. Be able to say thank you to all versions of yourself. But when we go through this portal, you need to stand on business and not take shit from nobody. But make sure you go through that phone contact. Ask for $5. Somebody just sent me $150. I only asked for $5. Somebody sent me $150. It be like that sometimes. Sometimes people really see your value and know who you are, and they see who you are, and they want you to get to where you got to go. So they will bless your soul. They will bring your soul peace, knowing what you need. They know you need it. They know you need it. And they give it to you because they want to see your soul at peace. Because when your soul is at peace, you can bring other people peace. When my soul is at peace, I can ruminate and flutter with other people. I don't want you around me. I'm too stressed out right now. And then your energy is throwing me off too. Like, no, no, we can't be two stressed out people in the same bubble. I need to get comfortable so that I can bring you peace. Don't you see that? And if somebody can't see that with their own two naked eyes, or their first eye, or their third eye, or the 25th eye, or the 7th house, or the 8th house, or the 10th house, or the 11th house, or this zodiac sign, or this constellation, whatever they're using to define y'all situation, if they can't see that you need some peace, or you have something that is very much needed, and they have it, they legitimately have it in their hands, and they won't give it to you, without disrespecting themselves, of course, because they have to put themselves first too, then you do not bring them through this portal this year with you. On that night when you go to sleep, 11:58, have that list of all the people who did bless you. Have that list of the people who, even if they didn't bless you, you still want them so blessed. But no, fuck that. Have that list of all the people who blessed you in one way or another. It might not be financial. Don't just, but for everyone who blessed you on that list, put them on a piece of paper, fold it up and put it in your pocket. When you wake up on 888, you wake up and you look at that list and you call them people and you say, thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. I love you and I appreciate you, because sometimes that's all people need to hear. They don't even know that they need to hear it because they're so used to being toxic to protect their innocence, because they have inner child too. I feel like I'm about to cry for all the people that I'm thinking about right now. They have an inner child that has been attacked too, that they're trying to protect. And the only way they know how to protect that kid is by being violent. They only know how to stab at you to protect their child that they're trying to protect on the inside of them. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here, my child is on the outside of my body, so I'm sitting here trying to protect him. But that's my inner child right there in human form. And sometimes people don't even realize that you are their inner child, because they lost you and now they think that you're the enemy. Whatever the situation is, but some people don't. Let's make this us. Everyone has inner child, and they're trying to protect that child. So if someone has helped you, whether it was just financial, if it was spiritual, emotional, inspired you, and you can contact them on a piece of paper on 87, write down your name on a piece of paper. Next morning, take that piece of paper out your pocket, unfold it, call them and say, thank you, I love you, I appreciate you for being with me on this journey. I can't wait to go to the next destination with you. I can't wait to build the rest of my life with you and have you here in the chair with me. If they really legitimately helped you. I'm not talking about that help that comes with the back slap. I'm not talking about that help that comes with because you need me. What do you mean? I'm not talking about that help that comes with, see, look, I told you they need me. But also understand that person does have a inner child that they need to heal. But until they're ready to do that healing work and look at that kid on the inside and be like, damn, let me put you back together and heal you, because you are me in child form. If they haven't done that work, they might not need to come with you in this portal, especially if you've done the work. It's up for you to decide who's what and put them in the categories. I'm just going to tell you, from me, I know who my inner child is. And I'll be looking at her like, damn, I'm just going to protect you. But I'm going to put a bubble around you. I'm not going to be out here stabbing people in the heart for you. No, because that's not going to help you. That's going to teach you violence. And I don't want you to know that. I don't want you living like that. That's not how you get around in life. Because the people who really up there in the world, they're not stabbing each other in the heart. They just collaborating. At the top, people just collaborate. Just put their brains and their minds and their bodies and everything together in the energy, and they become one huge energy, one big vortex of unstoppable cyclic energy. They just collaborate. The people at the top. And they collaborate without vengeance. The stuff that we see, they put that stuff in the media. That's planned. That's planned for our attention. For our hearts, like, oh my God, they're getting a divorce. They plan that shit. They're not getting no divorce. You stupid. And even if they do, they both good. They don't care. We don't need to know that. That stuff is planned. They're good. They collaborate and they think of ideas, because people who are rich, people who are really up there, they discuss ideas and methods to get money, attention, and everything flowing towards them. People at the bottom of the food chain talk about other people. And people in the middle talk about events. And that's real. People at the bottom talk about each other and other people. People in the middle talk about events, places, things that happen. Maybe the news, maybe a party that happened, inspired by it. Talk about the ambiance and the energy of it. They in the middle somewhere. But people who really rich, they talk about ideas. So how are we going to get this idea? You said you want to have a healing retreat to come together, a spa. You healing people on a chakra level. Oh, you got t-shirts. Where's the design at? Who you know that do graphic design and we could get them to draw this up? And who you know that could print a shirt? Ideas come to life when people really about that bag and really about growth. So again, That's why I said for this 888 portal, please do not bring nobody through this portal that does not think about ideas or discuss ideas. Do not bring nobody with no bottom. Look at that bitch over there. She's angry. It take one to know one. Oh, I went out to that party. It was the worst place I ever been at. Oh God, I'm never going out. They didn't like me. The vibes was weird. Everybody got to pour into the pot, baby. When you go out to an event, everybody is vibing, and when whoever if you got the highest vibe there, you just gonna leave a little bit more tired than everybody else. Just understand who you are. But if you're ready to be that person and pour into everybody and know that when they come around at the end, they're going to pour all of that right back into you, but still take a little bit for themselves, and you're going to leave a little bit tired, more tired than when you came, because, you've been there for some time anyway, right? Understand the flow, right? You got to spend attention, energy, and invest it to get it back. Especially if you want to be a socialite, a poet, a performer, any of these different things. I'm an artist myself, so I got people who got big artist ideas and they want to be on the team. They like, come on, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, let's do that. I need to be around people like that. Ideas are popping off. Who gonna make t-shirts? Who gonna print them? Who gonna design this? What we gonna sell them at? Which domain are we gonna use to sell them? If we gonna sell them like online too? All right, bet. Cool. So we got that squared away. So now what else? What do everybody use every single day that pens? Are we gonna make pens with the business name on them? You go to places, a hotel got pens with their name on it. So every time you pick up a pen, oh, I should book a hotel. I should book a Ramada Inn next time I go get a hotel room. Like, you know what I'm saying? People who really up there collaborate and think idea wise. They're not thinking about, we about to shit on that bitch down there. We about to, no. And I pray a lot of people, I know most of the people who I'm now attached to have gone through that journey of realizing that, like, I'm not going to talk about her no more. She got some good go. Let's collaborate. Like, let's do it. And that's it. That's how you raise your vibration. You think ideas. You could talk about events too, and get inspired by those events to create ideas to make events yourself. But when you truly want to grow, you stop talking about other people, and you stop wanting to be around people who do that, because they don't realize that they're wasting their energy and they're causing their aura to look like this. This is the aura of a person who discusses other people. This is the aura of a person who has ideas that they're bringing to life. They're building structure. They become a master manifester. They're a master builder. My birthday number is 1122, so I'm a master manifester and master builder, and my archetype is a manifesting generator. This is what I'm here for. This is why when I see people like this, I'm turned off. It's not personal. It's always vibrational. So in this AAA portal, make sure you get your vibes right. Choose which way you want to see yourself and apply that knowledge to all the people around you. All right? It's been an hour and 8 minutes. It doesn't feel like it, though. I feel like it's only been 10 minutes. But I just wanted to get that into y'all's brains this season. It ain't always monetary, but baby, when you got the right people around you, because the energy is abundant, you ain't got no choice but to get rich. Okay? I love you. I love you. It's your girl Euphoria, breathwork goddess, STD awareness coach, 13 years, 13-year cosmetologist, 4-year entrepreneur, everything black, beautiful, and bold. I've had my hand in it. You name it, I've done it. I'm also an up-and-coming artist. I also make breathwork music if you want to relax and meditate. I also have spoken word. All of that is on all streaming platforms. Yes, Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever else you think. I'm there. And also, I have a podcast. It's on Apple Podcasts and all podcast platforms. 2021. I've been doing it since then. So yeah, those are all my creative endeavors. I'm actually now stepping into my phase where I'm drawing and making art. And soon come, I'll be having a healing retreat for the divine masculine, because I want you guys to heal so that we have some healthy, strong men in this community. Okay. And I'm not just talking about our community, I'm talking about this whole world needs more healthy, less stressed men. Because a man that is not stressed, that is in his power, in his spirit, is going to be the most abundant bull that's bucking around here. And baby, I want to be up underneath one of them, okay? Hello. That's who I want leading me somewhere. You gotta know where he going so he can lead me somewhere. So I know, we ain't gonna crash out and anyway. All right, gave y'all that serious message, and here we back in our fun energy. You can have fun too, but remember, please, please weed out the snakes. I do not want anybody bringing no more weeds in this garden. Make your garden of Eden this year. We have a few more months. We are in quarter 3. It's just simply an environment switch, a vibration switch, a mentality switch, and you can even light up the room and turn on other people's lights around you. Right? That's what the job is. If you are a light bearer like me, a star seed, you turn on the lights, you bring everybody into a coordinates. You bring everybody together. Okay? That's what you do. You're a leader. Life path number is 1. I lead. And I don't lead with force. I don't lead with authority. Like, I'm not knocking you in the chest. I lead you with accountability and cosmic law. Because I always wanted to be a lawyer. Funny, right? Karmic law, cosmic law, the law of attraction. What I put out, I want to get back. So if I don't get it, I want to feel it. I want to call you on it because it's like, dang, I gave you all this. What am I getting back? Do you love me? I love you. I still pray for you. But in this season, I can't drag along any more stragglers because I know I got to go up. Ain't no way my great grandpappy telling me you're going to be here a long time for me to be sitting here struggling for a long time. Ain't no way I was given a life path number of a 1. Master builder, manifesting generator. 1122 is the birthday date. How am I given all of these things, these tools of knowing thyself, and I'm not leading someone like myself or finding my tribe because I'm too afraid to step out of my comfort zone? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay? I love you guys. I want y'all to heal. All right? So take some time to come subscribe to the channel, push the like button, share it with someone, and don't forget to tap into the profile and go listen to some of my music, some meditation music if you need some after this to help you get your vibration together. You know, once you get your vibe together and you feel that peace after some breath work, you'll realize what I'm talking about. Like, once you get that and you feel that, you don't want to let things come around you to disturb that. And when we all get on a coordinates with that vibration, baby, the world is ours. Legit. Like, legit. I'll give y'all some more stories, but I'll start giving y'all story time. I'll come on YouTube and give more frequently or more routinely. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. All right. Peace, y'all. Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. Peace to the chosen star seeds. Whichever, tribe you from. If you're trying to get your vibe up, hey, star seeds, you already know where we come from. Hello, you see the galaxy coming up out of my solar plexus. Okay? Know yourself. Own yourself. And don't seek to own anyone else. I'm talking too much. Bye, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Just subscribe to the channel for more. Peace. Oh, look, it's 11:22. I'm getting off this live a.m. I can't make it up. Hold on. Just so y'all know, I'm not lying. It's 11:22. Hey. Alignment. Anyways, I love y'all. If you made it to the end of this video, it was meant to be.